So next, we will take a look at the pie chart and Doughnut chart. I'm pretty sure most of you have used these charts. At least you would have used a pie chart at least in your present workplace or in the past companies, right? You would have used pie chart in the Excel. You would have worked on it. So now we will take a look at how we can create a pie chart and Doughnut chart in Power BI Desktop. And also we will see what is pie chart is all about, and when to use pie chart, when not to use pie chart. So when do we use pie chart? When is it good? First of all, what is pie chart? Pie charts are circular visualization. Look here, it's all circular visualization. It displays the values of different categories. So this is category 1, category 2, category 3. So it displays the values of different categories of a total. Here, every piece, every piece or wedge, this is also called the wedge of this circle represents each category. This is one category, this is another category, this is another category. You can visualize all the information at a glance. That is the beauty of pie chart and Doughnut chart. There is not much difference between these two. The Doughnut chart is also same as pie chart. Okay, but in the case of Doughnut chart, you will see in the center a blank blank space. Okay, it allows space for label or icon, or you can put some icon. Supposing you want to put what this Doughnut chart is all about. Okay, so you can put the label like a total sales. This is the one. Okay, but in this case, you need to, the label should be displayed, just outside of this one. Okay, and you can also put it inside. But if you put it inside, the percentage and that value will get cluttered. Okay. So so what we can do with pie charts, how we can interpret the pie chart. Pie charts are used to compare the parts of a whole. It do not show changes over time like line chart. We discussed about the line chart, when to use a line chart, area chart. Line chart and area chart somewhat similar, using which we can find out the changes over a period of time. Importantly, to find out the trend, right? We use the line chart. Whereas in the case of pie chart, we cannot view the changes over a time like how we used to do it in line chart. It is basically used to compare the parts of a whole. So this part compared to the whole, this part is more. Supposing you have 3 categories, you are selling the products under 3 different categories, and you can see that this is basically in the percentage. Okay, we use it for percentage. Each part, each category contributes how much percentage out of the total. Okay, this is pretty clear, right? So the red colored one, orange or red colored one, this one, with this we can quickly make out, okay, the contribution of this category is category to our overall revenue is high. Okay, and the other thing what you need to remember is the sum of the Doughnut chart or the pie chart values must add up to 100%. You should not go beyond 100%. Another aspect, the one flip side of this one is too many categories. If you have so many categories, in this case, we have 3 categories. And in this case also, let's say we have 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. If you have 20 or 30 categories, it is difficult to read and interpret. It will be cluttered. Okay, and okay, so both the Doughnut chart as well as the pie chart, we can use it to compare to the whole. Okay, for that purpose, we'll be using it. The sum of the Doughnut chart values must add up to 100%, and too many categories, it'll make your chart cluttered. It is best used to compare a particular section to the whole. Okay. And now the question is, okay, if I have more categories are there. So in that case, am I not supposed to use a pie chart? Yes, if you have more number of categories, then you cannot. For example, you have state. So many states are there, right? If you use the pie chart, it will be cluttered. Instead, you can use, if you want to compare one category with another category, we will be using this one, the column chart. But better you can go for the tree map in that kind of situation. If you think you have too many categories or other, better you can go for tree map. Okay, first we will go and see how we can create a pie chart in Power BI Desktop. So just beneath the visualization pane, you will find the pie chart and Doughnut chart here. Okay, I just click on it. The moment when I clicked on it, it got moved to my report canvas. This is what your report canvas. And then I just click on the empty space here. So it got deselected. Okay, next I select Doughnut chart. Okay, we can see that pie chart and Doughnut chart here, but these two charts got created with dummy data. We need to populate the data. For that, what I do is I just pull the data from here. I just pull the data from here, this column category. And then the next thing is I just put this one, and the same thing, you can use it here. Salary, sorry, sales and category. Okay, you can use, like I have explained you in the last session, the matrix visual. You can do a lot of formatting here. You have a lot of formatting options here. You can go to the format, the format visual icon. When you can see the paintbrush here. Okay, when you click on this, but make sure that if you want to do any formatting, you select the appropriate visual. Suppose I wanted to format this one, select this visual first, and then click on this format from your visual, and then go and give, if you want to give different colors, you can choose it. And if you think you don't see the color which you needed, you can select it from this color palette. This is what called as color palette. And then you just double click on it. It will get, displayed here. It will get selected. Or you can give whichever thing is very high. You can go for green color. Okay, green color. The color palette, you just click on it. Yes, now it got selected. This technology is very high. So this one is good, we can do it. And also similarly, you can change the legend here. And if you minimize this, and if the legend is by default on, if you think you don't need it, let it be there. But a legend is required in order to understand which wedges relate to which one. And you have an option position where to keep the legend. So can I keep it in the center right, or can I keep it on the top left? If I keep it on the top left, it will be a little bit bigger, the sizes. Okay, the same thing you can do it here also. Center right, instead top left. So it will be a little bit bigger, and you can give the title, everything. So the title is on here, the sales by category, title is on, and you can go and title text here. You can change the title text here, and then yeah, slices, colors, detailed labels on, and the position outside. Look here, the values are outside now. And if you think you wanted to have it inside, it is possible. Okay, instead of having it outside, you can keep it inside. And then you can make it a little bit bigger. And label consists a data value or percentage of total. If you just want to have the data value, it will show the value. Or if you wanted to have the percentage, you can data value percentage of total or category percent of total. Category percent of total. Okay, it shows this one. Next one is values. You can specify the all these things. Okay, the display units, auto, or if you want to thousands, millions, you can select it. Right, so, and then rotation, and then you can little bit. You can do it like this. You can rotate this one. Okay, you can, for example, if I do it like this, so this has got rotated here. Okay, and whichever thing that you want to rotate it, you can rotate it. Okay, you have that much features are available here to do formatting all the things. Okay, that is pretty much about pie chart and the donut chart. If the number of categories are more, don't go for this one. We have an alternative. That is what so we can use instead tree map. Hope you understood the difference between pie chart and donut chart. The difference is very less, right? Subtle difference is there. So both of them, you can use it to understand the part to whole. Okay, we can compare the part to whole. In that kind of situation, you can go for that. A simple example is if I want to see the percentage of contribution from each category, then you can go for this. And again, in the case of market share, what is my market share compared to my competitor when it comes to the number of my customer base? Okay, what is my customer base? What is my competitor's customer base? And what is my market share in terms of revenue or it count? In that kind of situation, you can go for pie chart or donut.